What's up, PumpTalk Nation? Get ready for a firestorm of breaking news that's about to hit you like a ton of bricks. We're kicking things off with a chilling new look into the Bryan Kohberger case, where a survivor's emotional police interview has just been released. You're going to want to hear what Bethany Funke had to say. Then, we're diving deep into the wild world of Survivor. This season, contestant Jake Latimer made a monumental decision, choosing to compete in season 49 even though it meant missing the birth of his first child. We'll break down his incredible story and the reasons behind this life-altering choice. But the Survivor drama doesn't stop there. We're uncovering why one of the absolute best modern seasons of Survivor, featuring legends like Parvati Shallow, isn't available on streaming platforms. Get ready for the exclusive details on this fan-favorite season that you can't easily find anywhere. And finally, we've got host Jeff Probst himself with a brutal response to a historic Survivor moment. He's speaking out about a game-changing decision made before cameras even rolled on Survivor 49. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a beat. Chilling discovery. Bryan Kohberger Survivor's interview revealed. Authorities have just dropped a bombshell. The emotional police interview with Bethany Funke, a key survivor in the tragic 2022 University of Idaho murders case. This isn't just a recap, it's a direct window into the terror experienced by those who lived through the unthinkable. In the newly released 28-minute video, SGT, Dustin Baker of the Moscow Police Department questions Funke, one of the two surviving roommates following the brutal killings of Madison Mogen, Kaylee Goncalves, Zana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin by Bryan Kohberger. Funke recounts the harrowing hours leading up to the murders, detailing the unsettling sounds she heard that night. She describes waking to what she initially thought was a firework under her door, coupled with the sound of Kaylee Goncalves' dog barking. In a state of confusion, she later received a call from her roommate Dylan Mortensen around 4:30 a.m., who reported hearing someone. The two roommates, fearing for their safety, locked themselves in Funke's room, spending the rest of the night together, unaware of the horrific reality that had unfolded just rooms away. Funke's testimony offers a raw and deeply personal account of the moments before and after the tragedy, painting a vivid picture of fear and uncertainty. The release of this interview has sent shockwaves through online communities, with many expressing sympathy for Funke and renewed focus on the details of the investigation. The raw emotion captured in the video has sparked widespread discussion about the psychological toll such events take on survivors. But what happens when survival means missing life's most precious moments? Get ready for a story that will tug at your heartstrings as we introduce a Survivor contestant who made an unimaginable choice. The ultimate sacrifice, Survivor star Mrs. Sun's birth for the game. In a decision that has left fans stunned, Survivor contestant Jake Latimer deliberately missed the birth of his first child to compete in the show's upcoming season 49. This isn't just about a game, it's a profound story of dreams, family, and legacy. Latimer revealed to Entertainment Weekly that he made this difficult choice knowing his wife was due while he was on location in Fiji. The path to fatherhood was a long one for Jake and his wife, who had struggled with infertility for 4.5 years before finally conceiving. While Survivor offers contestants the chance to postpone their season due to major life events, Jake was faced with an impossible dilemma. His wife, despite being heavily pregnant and alone in Canada without family support, urged him to go, emphasizing that it was his lifelong dream. Adding another layer of emotional weight, Jake's father is currently battling glaucoma, a condition that will soon leave him blind. Jake explained that this season would be the last his father could ever watch him play, making it a poignant opportunity to fulfill a promise and make his father proud one final time. Fans and fellow Survivor enthusiasts are debating the ethics and emotional weight of Latimer's decision, with many commending his dedication to his family legacy, while others question the timing. Host Jeff Probst himself acknowledged the deep emotional pull Jake felt, highlighting the conflict between a new life and a father's fading sight. But what if the best Survivor season ever is one you can't even watch? We're about to uncover the mystery behind a legendary season that's mysteriously vanished from streaming platforms. The unstreamable Survivor gem, why Australia's best season is MIA. Forget the new era drama, because we're talking about a modern Survivor season so good, it's considered by many to be the absolute best, but it's completely unavailable on streaming. This isn't just an opinion, it's a deep dive into what makes Survivor, Australia v. the World a masterpiece and why you probably can't watch it. While American Survivor seasons are often criticized for excessive twists and convoluted gameplay, Survivor, Australia v. the World harkens back to the show's golden era. This season features legendary players like Parvati Shallow, Tony Vlachos, and Siri Fields, who return to compete in an international showdown. The magic lies in its simplicity and focus on pure strategy and player dynamics, rather than manufactured drama. Unlike the US version's constant, new-era gimmicks like Beware challenges and the unreliable shot in the dark, this Australian season relies on the contestants' wits and the inherent challenges of survival. The gameplay is sharp, the alliances are intricate, and the blindsides are masterful, all without the constant interruptions that plague newer US seasons. The article highlights Parvati Shallow's incredible performance, particularly how she masterfully turned the tables on an early attempt to vote her out, ultimately leading to her second career win and cementing her status as a Survivor legend. Fans are clamoring for this season to be made available on US streaming services, expressing frustration that such a high-quality installment remains inaccessible. The success of Survivor, Australia v. the World, has reignited discussions about the direction of the American version, with many hoping it will learn from its international counterparts' back-to-basics approach. And speaking of Survivor decisions, the show's host is now facing backlash for a controversial call. Get ready for Jeff Probst's blunt response to a historic Survivor moment that left everyone talking. Probst's unapologetic stance, brutal response to historic Survivor rule break. Survivor 49 is gearing up for its premiere, but the drama is already boiling over thanks to a major pre-game scandal and host Jeff Probst's no-nonsense reaction. This is a story about rules, consequences, and the unwavering authority of the game's creator. Just hours before filming began for Survivor 49 in Fiji, 2 contestants were abruptly removed from the game for violating a crucial pre-game rule, interacting with each other during sequester. This is a strict policy designed to maintain the integrity of the game and prevent unfair advantages. Despite warnings from the casting team, the unnamed male and female contestants reportedly continued their communication, leading to their immediate disqualification. Jeff Probst, who is also an executive producer, was called in to make the final decision. In a candid interview with TV Insider, Probst stated, "I didn't lose any sleep over it," defending the harsh action as a necessary measure against blatant disrespect for the casting team. He emphasized the immense effort invested in casting and preparing contestants, stressing that adherence to basic rules is paramount. The removal served as a stark warning to future players that the game's protocols are non-negotiable. The incident has ignited a firestorm of debate among Survivor fans, with opinions divided on the severity of the punishment versus the rule break. Many applaud Probst's firm stance on maintaining game integrity, while others question the lack of leniency. Probst's unyielding response underscores the high stakes and strict discipline enforced within the Survivor production. That's all the explosive news we have for you today. Don't go anywhere, because we've got a lightning round recap coming up next. And that's a wrap on another action-packed episode of PumpTalk News. We saw a chilling new interview from a survivor in the Bryan Kohberger case, a Survivor contestant's incredible sacrifice to play the game, the mystery behind an unstreamable legendary Survivor season, and Jeff Probst's firm stance on game integrity. You don't want to miss what's next, so make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. Like this video, share it with your friends, and let us know in the comments which story shocked you the most. Follow us on all social media platforms for even more breaking news and exclusive content. We'll see you next time.